Alright, I'm going to show you how I made my own operating system with Visual Studio. So here it is, called Sprkzy. And just go with, and right now you're just kind of a local user, you don't actually have a name or anything, like a username or any kind of profile, I'm just gonna just put something random, really. And right now this is all it is. It is just this desktop thing, and this right YouTube button will just open YouTube. Give it a second. And here we are. And yeah, so open YouTube here. I don't know what is not recommended, but there's a this button doesn't do anything. It's supposed to be like it's supposed to open like the start menu. Um, this just kind of shuts everything down. I'm gonna show you some of the source code to this. I'm gonna add an antivirus inbuilt in it. You see, I already have an antivirus already made. I'm just gonna kind of implement, like, embed it here, and just have a button you can open your antivirus with. And I also have the web browser, which I think is this, and you can. I'm gonna implement that as well. So you go to this, and now the operating system, and let it load up. Here's the design first. So here's the boot up screen. Here is the code. This is Visual Basic script right here. Visual Basic script. The private sub timer 1_tick, which is just like when you first double click on this. This is the timer. Make sure this is actually enabled if you're trying to make this. Make sure it has to be enabled, or it's just not going to work. You can set this up any kind of way you want. This is like a GIF right here, and this is like a loading GIF. And then when this is fully done, it boots everything up. But progress bar dot increment 2 in parentheses. I don't really think you have to put the parentheses. No, actually, I think you do have to put the parentheses. For 100, you don't need parentheses. CSS parentheses can be removed. IDE 0047. You don't need the parentheses, so I can remove this. It'll still work. I'm just gonna leave it for right now anyway. Progress bar 1 increment. This is in the timer, not the progress bar. So make sure you do this in the timer, not the progress bar script if you try to make this. And parentheses 2. If progress bar 1 dot value equals 100, then login dot show, and the login is the login code, script, whatever you want to call it. This is, and then this shows the time, and this shows the day, and login dot show, and me is just this right here, form1 dot visible equals false, so it's not going to be visible anymore. Only thing you're going to be able to see is the login. And here's the login. You guys saw the login. My username, password, local user. Right here, click login, and there's also a timer to show the today and tomorrow. So I don't know why I clicked on the label. I was supposed to click on the timer, but it doesn't really matter. You go to login.vb or Visual Basics, private sub timer 1_tick, which is just again the default when you double click on it. Label 2, which is this. Dot text, which is what it displays, equals time of day, and time of day is just the time. And same thing with label 3. Label 3 dot text, except it's not time of day, it's today. Label 3 dot text, which is again what it displays, equals today, and today is the day that it's going to show. And when you click log in, that button, see button 1_click, desktop dot show, and desktop is, and this login doesn't go away unless you go to desktop and click the shutdown button, which is right here. It'll shut down everything. The whole thing will close. And now I can make it when you click this to close this tab as well. And this is just what this does. And so I can go login.close. For right now, I'm just going to leave it how it is because it works fine. And yes, you have to go to your task manager to actually be able to close the. So right now, obviously, I don't have anything open. I just have Microsoft Visual Studio, OBS to record, and obviously Task Manager. So this is the code for desktop. So this is actually just a picture. It looks like a button because it opens YouTube. So this is not a button at all. This is just a picture. And this picture basically is picture box. Which one is it? Picture box 3. These are both pictures, but all these are pictures. This doesn't do anything yet, but we'll get to that. And basically, this is just the YouTube symbol I found online. A symbol, YouTube icon, and when you open the icon, when you click on the icon, this runs. So this is picture box 3. This is just the default private sub picture box 3 underscore clicks under as object, e as event args, handles picture box dot click, and then end sub. These are the default things. Bottom and top line. System dot diagnostics dot process dot start in parentheses and then you put quotation marks the YouTube URL. Just put the whole URL. Don't just put youtube.com. You know, it may work for you. I don't know. Just to be safe, just add the whole URL so it recognizes it as a web page. This is for picture box 4. Is this to turn it off and make sure the backgrounds are transparent. This background is it's just the aqua color because this is already a transparent image. Sorry, this is already a transparent image, so you don't need to do that. But for this, I just put the background as also transparent. But this is already a transparent image. You don't really have to do that. Try and find transparent images online. They're a lot better to use. Normally, I'm gonna upscale that a little bit. It looks a little. Actually, no. Let me undo that. And I'll just leave it the way it is right now. You can also change the size mode, center images. Don't do that. I guess stretch image. That looks really weird. Normal, nothing actually shows up for some reason. Auto size, don't do that. Just click zoom. And it'll show up. For this, the code, or the script, is me.close. So me, again, is desktop. Login.close. And you have to put the parentheses after. Login.close. Again, login is this. Form1.close. Form1 was just invisible, never actually closed. So this fully closes everything. It destroys the operation. The operation. It collapses the task. It ends task. Whatever. And this will close. This will close, and this will close when you click this. This has no script applied to it yet or anything like that. And yeah, this is how you make the. Oh, I forgot. This uses the same timer like script for this to show the time, just like this does the timer. This does the exact same thing. You have to. By the way, these do not already become like loaded up. So you have to go to make new form application pages. Go to add form, Windows form, add new item. And it'll say the name right there, and you just click form right there, and there you go. So after you do that, you can just put your pictures and stuff, and then actually add the scripts to them. So here the timer is the same. It's the same script as the other one. Except this is label 2 and label 1 and label 2 instead of label 2 and label 3. Label 1.text equals time of day. Label 2.text equals today. And that's how you make your own web browser. This is not a super in-depth tutorial. It's just kind of not really a tutorial at all. It's just a showcase on how you can briefly make it. Bye.